You are listening to the AMZ Show, where you can learn the strategies and techniques we implement to build multiple streams of passive income online, generating millions of dollars in revenue last year alone. To get some of our free training videos, just go to amzshow.com and we will send you our quick start guide for free.
Welcome back to today's show. We have a special guest, Sam Freeney. And what's so exciting about this show is that there's a lot of you that are already selling on Amazon. And the number one problem that most people have is they don't know how to get their products on the first page. And throughout our training course, we've been teaching you different strategies, different techniques. And Sam, he's been a member of the Inner Circle. How long, Sam?
About 7 months at this point.
About 7 months. So what's cool is that Sam, he took the tools from the onlinesecrets.com, got his products, got them all sourced, got them to Amazon, but he did something really unique, and I'll let him explain it.
All right, Mike. So basically, when I first launched my product, my first item, I followed all the rules and all the instruction that the course gave us, and went through the process of ranking and did everything possible to get ranked. And I realized during that launch and then, my two subsequent launches that there had to be maybe a better way, an easier way, a faster way, a more logical way. And so I was able to find some tools, one of which we're going to talk about is Amazon Rank Booster, to really help take the ranking curve and help really I call it putting your keywords on steroids. So so basically I'm able to now, launch a product and get to page one fairly quickly and maintain page one ranking. Basically using the same tools that I was trained with, that you train everyone with, but taking an extra step and using some additional tools and some additional strategy.
Yeah, and that's really cool. So the Amazon Rank Booster, that's the tool, because that's what I love. So we have so many of our Inner Circle students that are able to take it to the next level doing different things, and being part of a mastermind is really important. So with this Amazon Rank Booster, can you tell me a little bit about how that product works?
Yeah, there are several aspects of the product. So there's sub-products within a major product, and you would use it to fulfill a strategy of how you want to rank your product. But it will take it from, really validating the keywords that you've chosen to how to approach the market and how to rank for those keywords. And there's several tools within that Amazon Rank Booster that you'll put your keywords through and your listings through to make sure they all align and they ultimately will get to the first page.
Because I'm not actually familiar with this tool, but I've seen the results. But people love hearing what it did for you, right? So was it to get 7 products on the first page of Amazon using this tool?
So I was able to 3 products and 7 re-rankings. So first page for the 3 products, but then I was able to re-rank keywords that, a lot of times you launch a product and, there are lots of keywords, but then there are keywords that don't rank at all. So for me, using this software and using some strategy, I was able to get keywords that weren't even in the top 20 pages to page one, as well as maintaining the page one ranking of the keywords that I've previously got onto page one.
And Sam, how quickly would you say you get on first page?
So I would tell, for me now, I'm at 5 or 6 days, but that's, I've been doing this strategy.
Wow.
That's
amazing.
I would say typically you're talking, 8 to 12 days on average, just if you're just starting out, certainly.
Right. And you tested this out multiple times.
Absolutely. There's been 7 occasions which I've proven either a keyword or a product would get to page one.
That's amazing. So about how much does it cost you to rank on page one?
So at this point, I'm real happy to share this because my cost right now is just the cost of the product.
Wow. That's amazing. How does that work, getting on first page just with the cost of your product?
So I'm able to utilize the knowledge I have about the keywords through Amazon Rank Booster, in addition to some creative advertising through Facebook or some pay-per-click, but mostly Facebook, and I'm able to mitigate the cost of the advertising, the Amazon fees.
So let me ask you this. So let me just think of a product. Let's just say I'm going to sell a grill brush, right? Let's use a grill brush as an example. Is the Amazon Rank Booster, do you put in grill brush and it gives you the keywords, or do you think of the keywords and then it'll tell you how you do it? Like how exactly does this work?
So, I mean, I will tell people as we talk about it that you should know what your keywords generally should be, because, you know, in the training, you're going to show people how to get the keywords. They should know their product enough to know what the keywords are. So using this software is going to actually, it will do that for you, but I think you have to be more of a part of the process. So it will do, literally, you'll type in grill brushes. It'll tell you the number of keywords for grill brushes, the searches for grill brushes, and it will take you even into a much deeper level with regards to grill brush and your competitors in that space and a number of different areas. But you should still know your own keywords.
So when we were last talking to you, you mentioned that the software will actually tell you how many you need to sell a day to get to first page.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great software. In fact, yes. I mean, yeah, it actually will tell you based on the keywords that you're interested in, your budget. Again, a whole strategy associated with that, but it will tell you how many products you need to give away, or how many products you need to sell. Let's say sell based on a new strategy that I have. How many you need to sell over a period of time to get to page one.
For each keyword.
For each keyword.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I always like to break things down to what are the 3 best benefits of using any given software. If I'm gonna go into something new, I want to know what are the 3 best benefits. So I want to ask you that, like, you're here to help the inner circle, which I love, and you've been able to do this for yourself, and it's really kind of you to be able to share and give away this knowledge and help people do this. So, but what are those 3 best benefits of using this software?
So, Mike, knowing your competitors and their keywords is one of the 3, I would say, because in order to know how you're going to approach the market, you really need to know how the successful competitors are approaching the market, and this software will help you with that. The most important part, the second one, would be knowing for those keywords how many products you need to sell in that to get to that page one for that particular keyword. And after the fact, once you're ranked, there's tools on there to help you stay on page one. So those would be the 3.
And that's really important. Maintain your first page ranking. That's really hard to do.
Yeah. I mean, getting there it's not easy, but getting there is certainly easier than staying there, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people think, right? That you just, once you rank on page 1, your job's over. And
right.
You did it. I'm on page 1. But, as experienced sellers know, that the key is staying on page 1. And that's what I really liked about this software when you first mentioned it to me, is that it's pretty cool that you could see what your competitors are, how many they're selling, how many you need to sell to outrank them, and how to facilitate the giveaways or sales. And you've also incorporated like some really cool ad strategies, and I think that's pretty cool. And you did mention you'd make a couple videos about this, right? I mean, once people go to the Amazon Rank Booster and they get the software, you're actually going to walk people through. And you mentioned that you would make like a video for free, just like a cool like tutorial how it works. Where could we get that?
Yeah, Mike, I actually put together a video. If you go to Amazon Ranking course, it's easier really to show the different benefits of this tool versus just talking about it, because you asked me to put 3, I could give you 15. So I'm not going to even in that video, I'm going to be able to go through all 15, but at a high level, you're going to really see the benefits and uses potential that the software will have, and it's free. It's really important that we add the service to my fellow students, and I think it'll be beneficial for everyone to take a look at it.
That's really cool. Yeah. So the software is the Amazon Rank Booster, but the site where you're going to give people the video how to do it is AmazonRankingCourse.com. These are both .coms, by the way, right?
Yes, both .coms.
Okay, cool.
Now, just to be clear on the software, is it something that people start with, or is it a little bit more advanced?
So I think everyone, as soon as they start on the Online Secrets training, they need to subscribe to this it's a tool that will enhance the entire process for them from the beginning, and it will give them a much faster jumping off point when they launch. So yes, it's something they should get right away.
Because you did mention that it'll actually help you not just find the products, at least get you started with keyword research. It'll, show you what your competitors are selling, not just how many they're selling, but how many it takes to get on the first page of Amazon for different sets of keywords. It'll help you maintain that ranking. It's not like you only need this once you're up and running. This tool, is that right? It actually helps you from the very beginning of starting this process?
Yeah, I mean, it's helps you from the inception of the thought of a product all the way through maintaining page one. It's a tool that you won't go a day without using, because it really will become the backbone of your business.
Right, and you should have some kind of a plan on how much money you're gonna put into your business and the product too, and all the competition and advertising and everything.
Yeah, I mean, once you start to understand the product and you understand the whole process, you're going to use this to really help you even set a budget up. Like you said, I mean, when you buy the product, you know what your costs are and all that stuff. You're going to now be able to add this other component to it and show you, okay, here's my cost of product. Here's what I'm going to sell it for. Well, here's what it's going to cost me to get to page one and stay on page one. So you're really going to get a complete picture early on in the process.
Right away, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So the old way of doing it is, and you couldn't even get this information, because I know how it works. Like, when you're finding the right product and things like that, normally it would take like a bunch of guessing and testing, trying to figure it out. So with this tool, that takes a lot of the guesswork out. And that's why when you were giving me the brief overview of it, I haven't dove in and started on it because you just told me about it. But I wanted to bring you on the show because, if it could help not just people that are in the inner circle, but people that are already selling on Amazon and people that might be struggling to increase their ranking, if they're able to not just get the software, but get your training video, that's a pretty cool thing. So I appreciate you explaining it. Is there any other benefits that you want to explain, or did we pretty much cover it?
And that was pretty much it. I think it's important that you kind of said about people that are already on Amazon. And I think that's an important component because, I mean, if you start with a product, this is going to be huge for you. It's going to help you from start to finish. But if you've got a product you've already invested in, I don't want to understate how beneficial it would be for someone that has had mediocre results. They've touched the first page, but they've not been able to maintain it, or they have keywords, but the product sells and they've been struggling with it. I think, to add a tool for yourself, I think those folks as well will really see a big benefit.
Right, and I think we've all been there when we fall off first page, and Amazon changes constantly as well, so you never know where you end up.
That is a key point. And then the thing about this tool is it's going to help you stay along with the algorithm changes as well, because it stays pretty current.
I've gotten to the first page, tons of times, and, to maintain it, it's, the key with this, and that's what really intrigued me when you kind of gave me the overview, is that you actually know how many you need to sell to stay on the first page. I would have to, guess and test, right? Like that's what marketing is, guessing and testing. But this is what really attracted me, is that the way you explained that once somebody gets to the first page, by knowing what you need to do to get on the first page, you actually know how many, whether you're doing promotions or giveaways or ads, whatever you need to do to maintain that ranking, it actually tells you the amount that you need to sell. Like, to me, that's so powerful. I mean, you can't even really put that into words, because make you not only save you thousands of dollars, but actually it could make you thousands of dollars just because you know what it takes to stay on the first page, and you're not spending a bunch of money trying to figure out what you need to do to get on the first page, right?
Correct. And the crossover between organic and giveaway or cheap sales will be much faster. But then you add to that though, Mike, as well, as the what's back behind that. Once you get to the first page, well, a lot of people are like, okay, I'm on the first page, but one of the things they don't see, how are their other keywords trending? Are they maybe on page 5 or 6 for 5 other keywords? How are they trending? And could they do something different with their title, their description, to get those keywords to page 1 while keeping their existing product on page 1 for existing keywords? So think about that. Think how powerful that is. Where do you track that today without a tool like this? Nowhere.
yeah, I mean, I'm actually going to buy it today, when we get off because, I want to see your video for one, because it's really hard for me to, when people tell me, I mean, there's always new things coming out, right? You always hear about so many things, but when I hear about something this powerful, instead of me trying to mess with it and figure it out, I'm going to watch your video, and then, how does that sound, Sam? What if I do this? I'm going to go ahead and I want to check out the software, but I know I'm going to have a bunch of questions once I check it out. So, and I'll watch your video. The video was AmazonRankingCourse.com. Is that right?
Correct, Amazon Ranking Course.
And then the software is Amazon Rank Booster.
Correct, Amazon Rank Booster.
That's pretty smart. So you kind of named your website after the software. That's pretty good.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, I like that. So is that cool? Like, what we'll do is we'll do a part 2. Like, I'll watch the video, I'll mess with it, and I know I'll have questions. And I'm sure that all of you guys that are listening right now, email us the questions. And then that way, when we get Sam back on, I could actually ask him the questions. So, you guys watch the video, start checking out the software, and then we'll bring Sam back on, and Sam will answer, and I'll ask the questions I have. Sam will answer the questions that you guys have. And, maybe on that one too, because I know that you were telling me about some really cool Facebook strategies that you were doing where, you're able to do some pretty cool things. I mean, we all know how to do Facebook ads and stuff like that. And if you don't, like, that's not a hard process, but doing it where they convert and where it actually helps your Amazon listing as well, that's like a whole nother thing you're doing. Would you be able to talk about that maybe on the next one?
Absolutely. We'll touch on that.
Or maybe I can get you to make another video just about that too, because, I want to know exactly what you're doing. But, maybe that could be part 2, after I get your first video from your site.
Yep, perfect.
And is the video just on your site, or what do I do when I go to your site?
Yeah, you're just going to put your name, email address, and then you'll get the video.
Oh, I see. So because you email it out, that's why, right?
Correct.
Okay. So no credit card, right? I just put in my name and my email.
Just your first name and email.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, I'll check it out. And then, is there anything like in closing that you want to make sure everyone knows?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna say that after selling thousands and thousands of products through this with this tool, I can tell you that I don't really know how I could live without it. I mean, and anyone that's really serious about it really should take a look at it.
All right, Sam. Thanks for being on the show, and we'll go and check out the video right now.
Awesome.
Get back to you on the next show.
Awesome.
All right, Sam. Yeah. So we'll figure it out, and just give the office a call, and we'll do it.
Great.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
You are listening to the AMZ Show. If you would like to get our free training videos, go to amzshow.com. Enter just your first name and email address, and we will meet you on the other side. The information presented in this podcast is intended to be for your educational and informational purposes only. None of the statements contained in this podcast should be viewed as a prediction, guarantee, or promise that participating in our recommended programs will result in you generating a certain amount of income or achieving any level of monetary success. Success in any endeavor is based on many numbers of factors, including but not limited to hard work and capital resources. There are inherent risks in any business opportunity, and caution should be exercised before applying our information. You are encouraged to consult with your attorney, CPA, or financial advisor before doing so.